Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lead House. Lead House is an initiative of Edufam International Academy. Edufam International Academy is committed towards providing the personal development programs and especially in the personal leadership and self-management courses. This is our 14th batch and we are proud to announce that successfully these participants have completed all 30 challenges and all 30 sessions. Congratulations to each one of them. Today, it's an honor for all of us to be here and to listen to some of the most eminent speakers in the field of training, coaching, mentoring, and monitoring. Let me have the privilege of inviting our keynote speaker for this evening. Our keynote speaker is a chartered accountant by qualification, management consultant by profession, life coach by passion. Mr. Arun Sharma from Singapore, who is the patron of RGS Gurukulam School in Jharkhand, India, who is the patron of Cow Shelter in Jharkhand, India, who is a YouTuber having a channel named Arun Now, and who is an author of Quotes in Rich. With due respect and regards, I would request our eminent keynote speaker, Mr. Arun Sharma, who has joined us from Singapore, to kindly present the keynote address. Over to you, Mr. Arun Sharma.
A job interviewer asked a candidate, rather told him that we are looking for somebody who's responsible. So candidate said, sir, your search ends here. I'm the right person. So interviewer was quite happy and surprised. He said, how? So the candidate said, sir, in my previous job, whenever something went wrong, they said, you are responsible. You are responsible. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. If there is one trait which is a must in a leader, then that is responsibility. A leader does not get responsibility, he takes responsibility. The price of greatness is responsibility. If your favorite exercise is running from responsibility, then friends, you will never become a leader. A leader must wear a hat. A leader must wear a tie. A leader must wear a watch. I repeat, a leader must wear a hat. A leader must wear a tie. A leader must wear a watch. And finally, a leader must wear a smile. Friends, when I say a leader must wear a hat, the word hat is an acronym. Hat means humor, awareness, and tenacity. If a leader possesses quality of humor, he will have critical thinking. He will have problem-solving ability. He'll be approachable by people. He will gel well with people around. And he will make the atmosphere very lively and light. So, humor is an important ingredient of the personality of a leader. The second one in hat is awareness. Awareness is the mother of all skills. You can do something with awareness. You can do the same thing without awareness, but productivity will be different. The results would be totally different. The Western world normally spoke about passion. You must have passion to do this. You must have passion to do this. They've often spoken for the last 50 years. But in the East, we never spoke about passion. We spoke about awareness. You must have awareness. We never said you have passion. Now the West has changed a little. Now they speak about mindfulness. Mindfulness is nothing but a poor cousin of awareness. So ladies and gentlemen, awareness is also a prerequisite. And the third one, tenacity, which means determination, resolve, resilience. A leader should have these qualities. So a leader must wear a hat. Humor, awareness, tenacity. Then I said, a leader must wear a tie. Now, tie is again an acronym, which means trust, integrity, and ethics. I remember there was a pastor in America. There are many in that. I'm talking about one particular pastor in New York. He was world famous. He was very popular in America. And one fine morning, one news came out on him that he was cheating on his wife, and his whole personality was lost. What he built up over years was lost. Within few seconds, his billion-dollar empire was lost in few seconds. So friends, if you want to be a leader, you must wear a tie. Trust, integrity, ethics, prerequisite. Otherwise, you can reach to a certain level, but not to the highest level. The third aspect I spoke about, a leader must wear a watch. When I say watch, it is again an acronym, which means he must watch his words. He must watch his actions. He must watch his thoughts. He must watch his character, and he must watch his habit. Now, fundamentally, this means he must have authenticity. You are thinking something, you're doing something else, you're talking something else, people will not take you seriously. So there must be conformity. There must be congruence in all these 5 qualities: your words, your actions, your thoughts, your character. H was, what was H? How can I forget that? Anyway, so you must be congruent. Habits. So you must be congruent. Otherwise, people will not take you seriously. One more aspect I spoke about, that a leader must wear a smile. Now, smile is again an acronym. When I talk about smile, what it means is a leader should have simplicity. It's so difficult to be simple. If you are simple, people would appreciate you. People like simple people, humble people, transparent people. If you are very smart, very cunning, you won't go a long way. People can see through you. You might be pretending, acting, but they understand. They understand your real personality. So simplicity is a great virtue. It's not easy in today's world to be simple. For a person who's simple, for him, person is more important, not the position. For a simple person, person is more important. People are more important and not the position. Second letter is M, which means mission. A leader should have a mission. He should have a purpose. He should have a vision and of course a mission. He must know the why aspect of it. He must know the how aspect of it and what aspect of it. And for a leader, giving is more important than getting. Giving, giving, giving. He never thinks about getting because getting is automatic. When so many people love you, that's a reward in itself. When so many people respect you, that's a reward in itself. That's a bigger reward than whatever you can think of. So a leader thinks about giving, giving, giving. The third letter, influence. Influence is more important than authority. You might have the authority, the legal authority. You may be at a position. But what is more important is your influence. There are people who are more influential than the ministers. They are kingmakers. So a leader should have influence. The fourth letter is listener. A leader should be a good listener. Through listening, he learns. He will know people around him only by listening. If he doesn't listen, he shuts his doors and windows, he cannot become a great leader. He won't know. He must be open to his criticism. All the great people, every day in the morning, they read their criticism in the newspaper. Whenever they open the television, they see their criticism on the television. Every article is written against them. That's why they are great leaders, because they learn from all that and they keep growing, 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 growing. God has given you 2 ears, 1 mouth. Hear double, speak half. Listen more, speak. And if you're a good listener, you'll become a good communicator also. Listening is more important and imposing is less important. There are people who will impose their idea. No, keep listening. The last letter is emotional quotient. A leader should have high emotional quotient. IQ is not important for a leader. What is important is EQ. I may be chartered accountant, I may be PhD, I may be a professor in a college. That means I have very high IQ. But that does not really translate into leadership. A leader may not be educated at all. He may not have been to a school. There are many examples. There was a person named Dasarath Maji in Eastern India. We all know the story of him. He was not educated. He had no money. He came from a backward class. And he did not even have money to have 2 square meals a day. And fast forward, he cut out a mountain in 22 years. 22 years he worked without getting any reward, without expecting any reward. Morning till late evening, he would work non-stop for 22 years. The man is no more alive, but still he inspires millions and millions. His legacy is still there. A road has been named after him in the district of Gaya. You all can watch that movie, The Mountain Man. This story you can see there. So, ladies and gentlemen, a leader must wear smile, which means simplicity, mission, influence. He should be a listener, emotional quotient. Friends, we spoke about a leader should wear a hat, leader should wear a tie, leader should wear a watch, leader should wear a smile. And if we can do that, we'll also become a leader. Some of you who have undergone the coaching with Dr. Haleema, you've got the world-class lesson. Yet the final success will depend on you. She's imparted you the best of training. I can tell you with a lot of firm belief, Dr. Haleema is an inspiration to many, including myself. She is an institution by herself. Dr. Haleema is sincere, authentic, genuine, and empathetic. But friends, information does not do the transformation. It is the application which does the transformation. Whatever we have learned from her, the tools and techniques, ideas and concepts, we know it. It's like a library, but we need to apply them. Then only it will fructify. Then that seed will fructify and will become leaders. So she has done her part, and it is now your turn to do your part. Friends, desire to become a leader impacts nothing. Decision to become a leader impacts something. Determination to become leader impacts everything. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Arun Sharma. It was really great, motivational, inspirational. And thank you very much for your lovely words. Thank you very much.